Brought to you direct from Studio 3B at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, the American Hardwood Advisor is your source for trends, tips, and insights into how the building industry has evolved. Join me, Steve Stack, along with guest builders and industry leaders as we talk shop and go in depth on what it takes to be the best of the best. Dive into topics like architecture, industry trends, project plans, historical tools, tricks of the trade, and life's lessons from more than 6 decades of experience in the hardwood lumber business. Hey folks, Steve Stack, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, bringing you another edition of American Hardwood Advisor. Hey, we're not at Studio 3B out on Quarry Road, but we're only about 3-4 miles down the road. We're in the Pumpkin Barn at the Canfield Fairgrounds, Mahoning County Fairgrounds, Canfield, Ohio. I'm joined today by a couple guys I've known for a long time, and they know this fair frontwards, backwards, and all the ins and outs of it. So we've invited them in today, celebrate the fair a little bit, get a little bit of fair history. Craig Myers, Myers Equipment.
Steve, glad to be here.
Sit on the board of directors here at the fair?
Sit on the board of directors 22 years now, but have never missed a day of the fair and grew up with it and love it. Love it. It's part of our heritage, part of the community. It is. To be here at the fair. So,
to Craig's side, my buddy, friend, Timmy Parks, Parks Garden Center, right down here on Route 62 at Toots Corners. And Tim is the regional expert on these giant pumpkins in general. We're going to pick his brain a little bit and get the history. You've got quite the ties to this building, don't you?
For a lot of years, yeah.
Right?
As a company, we've been sponsoring the Pumpkin Barn probably for about 30 years. And I've been a pumpkin grower all that time, and I've had all the great things that the fair brings to the table I've been able to experience.
Right?
Through the Pumpkin Barn.
We have, the three of us have a common friend, mentor in Mr. Dick Baird, one of the founders out at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, and his two brothers, and Dick was very involved in the pumpkin community here at the fairgrounds and beyond, and so it just sounded like a great idea to sit down and talk a little bit about the tradition, the Myers family. The fair wouldn't be the fair without you guys being up here on the corner of Machinery Row, right?
84, 85 years exhibitors at the fair.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know not coming to the fair. In my opinion, the entire county ought to just shut down and go to the fair. You know, why would anybody be open doing business when the fair's on?
I think half the county does.
Yeah, they do. They really do. They do.
You know, and Tim, your involvement with the Parks Garden Center and sponsorship here, and then with Dick and taking this idea, and you've turned it into a regional club now, no? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's the Ohio Valley Giant Pumpkin Growers, and we're a group that's, we belong to an international organization. We all operate under one umbrella, and we compete every fall with probably another 100 way-off sites additionally, that club does, at a later date. You know, it's been the greatest thing about the fair because the fair brought all this together, and it's a Labor Day event. And the pumpkins are still growing after the fair, so the guys wanted to see if they couldn't get them a little bit bigger, and that whole deal got started and took off, and we compete against another 100 way-off sites across the country annually, all under the same umbrella, fair rules, etc. And this group locally, with the fair board and fair facilitating a lot of that over the years, getting the base set, has done very well worldwide.
Folks, this has been fun, and we're not going to leave the cat out of the bag just yet, but it's been a big year in the pumpkin fields, right?
Yes, it has. But they'll have to come to the fair to see how big.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I stopped myself. It's amazing. And you look back from what I see some of the dating, 1988, upper 200 pounds was a big pumpkin back then.
Yes, and we're fast approaching our 50th anniversary with the pumpkin show here at the fair, the Giant Pumpkin Show.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big deal.
It is. And folks, stay tuned. Follow BairdBrothers.com. Follow us on our Instagram, CanfieldFair.com, Parksy, you've got your site. What's your Facebook?
We're on Facebook, Parks Garden Center.
Parks Garden Center Facebook, Baird Brothers Facebook. We're going to sit down one-on-one with these guys, and we're going to go a little deeper into the pumpkin building. We're going to talk about this organized chaos that we're sitting amongst right now, Craig. You're holding up pretty good. You're looking good, man.
Well, you know what? It's early.
Right,
it's
right,
early.
right. You've got a 6 or 7 day run.
Saturday or Sunday, I may not look so good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Parks, Parks Garden Center. Mr. Craig Myers, Myers Equipment. Stick around. We've got a couple great interviews coming up individually with these folks. Talk to you soon. For all you folks listening, thanks for talking shop with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. If you've enjoyed this episode and want to stay up to date with the American Hardwood Advisor Series, give us a like and subscribe. For more tips, projects, and inspiration, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or at BairdBrothers.com. Until next time,